Hello and welcome to Elder Journey. Today's topic is something many people overlook, but it could be the key to understanding changes in your energy, mood, and even your skin, your thyroid. This small gland in your neck may seem insignificant, but when it's not working properly, it can send out powerful warning signs, some of which can indicate serious, even life-threatening conditions. In this video, you'll discover 7 silent signs that your thyroid may be struggling, or worse, preparing to shut down. And towards the end, I'll also share 5 little-known scientific facts about the thyroid that could completely change how you care for your health. If you want to stay one step ahead and spot these signs early, make sure to stick with me until the end. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gentle, science-based tips to support your long and active life. Let's begin. Constant fatigue, even after a full night's sleep. Do you sleep well but still wake up feeling drained? This is one of the most common and most overlooked signs that your thyroid may not be functioning properly. Your thyroid produces hormones that control your metabolism, basically how your body creates and uses energy. When those hormone levels drop, as in hypothyroidism, everything slows down, including your ability to stay energized. This isn't the kind of tiredness that a nap or a coffee can fix. It's more like a deep, lingering heaviness, where even simple tasks feel like a burden, and your body seems to ask for rest all day long. Many older adults confuse this fatigue with stress, depression, or just the natural aging process. But when it doesn't improve over time, it's often a red flag. So if you've felt this unexplained exhaustion before, the kind that doesn't go away, it might be your thyroid asking for help. If this sounds familiar, leave a comment with the number 1 below. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. 2. Dry skin and constant itching. Even when using creams, have you noticed your skin becoming unusually dry, rough, or flaky, even though you're applying moisturizer every day? This could be more than just aging or dry weather. It might be your thyroid slowing down. When thyroid hormone levels drop, your metabolism slows, and that includes the skin's natural renewal process. As a result, your skin loses its ability to stay hydrated and soft. It can start to feel tight, itchy, and irritated, even if you're drinking enough water and using good skincare products. Some people even report persistent itching, as if they had an allergy, but medical tests show nothing wrong on the surface. That's because the problem may not be on the skin. It may be coming from inside due to a hormone imbalance. And it's not just your face or hands. This dryness can show up on your scalp, your feet, and even your nails, which might become brittle, cracked, or peel more easily than usual. If this kind of dryness appeared suddenly and just won't go away, don't ignore it. Your thyroid could be trying to send a message. If this sounds like something you've experienced, leave a 2 in the comments. I'm following along with you. Unexplained weight gain. Even while eating less, have you been gaining weight, especially around your belly, even though your diet hasn't changed? Or perhaps you're eating less, choosing healthier foods, and still seeing the number on the scale go up. This is another clear sign that your thyroid might be underactive. Your thyroid controls your metabolism, how quickly your body burns calories. When it slows down, your body burns fewer calories and starts to store fat more easily. This can happen even if you haven't changed your routine. A sluggish thyroid can also cause bloating, fluid retention, and make it harder for your body to eliminate toxins. That leaves you feeling heavier, sluggish, and sometimes even discouraged to keep up with exercise or healthy habits. Many people blame themselves, thinking they're doing something wrong. But the truth is, this isn't your fault. It may be a deeper issue linked to your hormones. If you've noticed this kind of frustrating weight gain, especially in the last few months, it's worth speaking to your doctor and getting your thyroid checked. If this resonates with you, comment the number 3 below. You're not alone. 4. Constant and unexplained. Hair loss. Is your hair falling out more than usual? Are you noticing more strands on your pillow, in the shower, or when you brush? This could be a silent sign of thyroid imbalance, and it affects both men and women as they age. Whether your thyroid is too slow, hypothyroidism, or too fast, hyperthyroidism. The hormone disruption can weaken your hair follicles and interfere with the hair's natural growth cycle. Your hair might start to look thinner, lose its shine, or fall out in patches. In some cases, it may stop growing in certain areas, like the outer eyebrows or the sides of the scalp, signs many people wrongly associate with just getting older. But here's the truth. If the hair loss is sudden or ongoing, and you've ruled out things like poor diet or harsh products, it's time to look deeper, especially at your thyroid. If this sounds familiar to you, leave the number 4 in the SAO. Comments? And let's keep going together. Dry, cold, and dull skin. Do you feel like your skin is drier than usual, even when using moisturizer? Is it cold to the touch and missing that healthy glow? These are also silent signs that your thyroid may be out of balance. The thyroid regulates your metabolism, in other words, the speed at which your body performs basic functions like producing heat and renewing skin cells. When the thyroid is underactive, as in hyperthyroidism, metabolism slows down. This leads to reduced blood flow to the skin, lower production of natural oils, and slower cell renewal. The result? Dull, rough, cold, and often flaky skin. It's common for feet and hands to feel cold even in mild weather, and for the skin on your shins or elbows to appear white, cracked, or scaly. Many people try to fix this only with creams, ignoring the internal cause. But without addressing the thyroid, the skin issues keep coming back. If you're experiencing this kind of persistent dryness, especially along with fatigue and hair loss, it's worth investigating your thyroid function. If you relate to this sign, comment the number 5 below so I know you're following along. 6. Frequent constipation that's hard to treat. Have you been struggling with constipation often, even though you drink water and eat fiber? Does digestion feel slow, heavy, and like you can't fully empty your bowels? This could be more than just a diet issue. It may be a clear sign that your thyroid is working too slowly. The thyroid directly affects the digestive system. When it's out of balance, intestinal motility, the natural movement of your bowels, decreases. This slows down food transit, leading to constipation, and most importantly, this kind of constipation doesn't improve easily with laxatives, teas, or dietary changes. That's because the problem isn't what you're eating, but how your body is processing it. In some cases, constipation caused by thyroid dysfunction also comes with gas, abdominal bloating, and even reflux. Many people spend years taking medication to fix their digestion without ever investigating the real cause behind the symptom. If you're frequently constipated and not responding to usual treatments, it's definitely worth asking your doctor for a thyroid function test. If you relate to this sign, comment the number 6 below so I know you're following along. Depression, anxiety, or sudden mood swings. Have you ever felt emotionally unstable? With deep sadness, unexplained anxiety, or even unusual irritability, even when your daily routine hasn't really changed? These signs may be linked to poor thyroid function. The thyroid directly influences levels of serotonin, dopamine, and other neurotransmitters that regulate mood. When hormone production is out of balance, the equilibrium of these brain chemicals is also disrupted, which can affect how you feel, think, and react to everyday situations. In cases of hypothyroidism, it's common to feel discouraged, apathetic, slow in thinking, and even depressed, with a loss of interest in activities that once brought pleasure. On the other hand, hyperthyroidism can have the opposite effect: anxiety, restlessness, insomnia, difficulty relaxing, and even panic attacks. The most concerning part is that these symptoms are often treated only with mental health medications, without investigating the hormonal cause behind them. Many people suffer emotionally for years without knowing the real issue may lie in how their thyroid is functioning. If you've been experiencing frequent mood changes, unexplained feelings of distress, or episodes of deep sadness, it's worth talking to your doctor and including a thyroid check in your blood work. If you relate to this sign, comment the number 7 below so I know you're following along. Now that you've seen the 7 warning signs your body may be sending, it's time to go even deeper. Because beyond the symptoms you can see or feel, there are scientific facts about the thyroid that almost no one talks about, and they're just as important. Understanding these can help you prevent serious health issues, make smarter decisions about your well-being, and take better control of your body's future. So let's dive into 5 surprising truths about your thyroid that every older adult should know. The thyroid affects every single cell in your body. Literally, did you know that almost every cell in the human body has receptors for thyroid hormones? This means that this small butterfly-shaped gland in your neck directly influences the functioning of nearly all your organs and systems, your brain, heart, muscles, skin, intestines, and more. When the thyroid is out of balance, it's not just your metabolism that suffers. Your entire body gets out of sync. This is why thyroid issues can cause such a wide variety of symptoms, from fatigue to depression to constipation, that often seem unrelated and lead to misdiagnoses. Your body feels off in more than one way. It could be your thyroid silently asking for help. Thyroid problems can begin with no visible symptoms for years. Thyroid dysfunction, especially underactive thyroid or hypothyroidism, can develop slowly and silently. In many cases, the symptoms are so subtle at first, like slightly lower energy, a bit of dry skin, or a few kilos gained, that you may not even notice. But over time, these small changes build up and start to affect your health in deeper ways. Many people spend years feeling not quite right without ever being tested for thyroid issues. That's why staying aware and doing regular checkups becomes more important as we age, especially after the age of 50. 3. Women are up to 8 times more likely to develop thyroid disorders. Science has shown that female hormones, like estrogen, are closely connected to thyroid function. That's why women, particularly during times of hormonal shifts such as pregnancy or menopause, are far more likely to develop thyroid problems. Autoimmune thyroid diseases, like Hashimoto's thyroiditis, are also more common in women. For women over 60, this means thyroid care becomes an essential part of maintaining overall health and emotional balance. If you're a woman going through major life transitions or noticing changes in your mood, energy, or weight, it's worth asking your doctor to check your thyroid levels. The thyroid is directly connected to memory and mental health. Do you find yourself forgetting things more often or feeling like your thinking is slower than it used to be? That might not just be part of aging. Research shows that the thyroid plays a critical role in brain function, including memory, focus, reasoning, and mental clarity. When thyroid hormone levels are low, the brain literally slows down, even more. Concerning some cases of depression or early cognitive decline in older adults are actually linked to undiagnosed thyroid issues and can often be improved with the right treatment. If you or someone you love is struggling with mood changes or memory loss, checking the thyroid could be a life-changing first step. 5. Thyroid dysfunction increases your risk of heart disease. This is something very few people know. The thyroid has a direct impact on your heart. It influences your heart rate, blood pressure, and even your cholesterol levels. When your thyroid isn't functioning well, your heart may beat too slowly, as in hypothyroidism, or too fast, as in hyperthyroidism. Both conditions can increase the risk of arrhythmias, heart attacks, and even heart failure. What's more, untreated hypothyroidism can lead to high LDL cholesterol, even if you follow a healthy diet. In short, looking after your thyroid means looking after your heart. So, did you already know all these signs and scientific facts about the thyroid? Sometimes our body speaks quietly, through small symptoms that seem harmless, but could be warning us of something deeper. The earlier we recognize these signs, the better our chances of protecting our health and living longer and better. If any of these points caught your attention, or if you learned something new today, leave a comment below with the number of the fact that surprised you the most. I read every comment, and I'd love to know how this helped you. And don't forget, like this video, share it with someone who also needs to take care of their thyroid, and subscribe to Elder Journey for more valuable tips on healthy aging after 60. Your health is your greatest asset. Protect it with high-quality information. See you in the next video, and take good care of yourself.